Valentine's Day is just around the corner and love is certainly all around, even in the Power Rangers. Despite being a kids show, Power Rangers is chock full of romance between our spandex-clad heroes. Since this is the proverbial season of love, it's only fitting to remember the best Power Ranger couples throughout the franchise. Note that these are relationships between two Rangers, so Power Rangers who have fallen for other non-Ranger characters will be featured in a future video.
Whoa, this is so not what I expected.
I'm your host, Jerby of More Phenomenal, and join me as we hack into the Ranger database to see More Phenomenal's top 5 Power Ranger romances. They say ninjas are devoid of emotions, but Tori and Blake proved that this wasn't always the case. The smart, sensible, and boyish Tori is one of the 3 Wind Rangers, meanwhile Blake, the friendlier Bradley brother, is a Thunder Ranger. The two had a rather rough beginning.
Old Rangers out, new Rangers in.
Blake was brainwashed by Lothar into believing that Sensei Watanabe was the one responsible for the death of his parents, which made him oppose the Wind Ninja Rangers. At one point, Blake even tricked the Blue Wind Ranger into bringing him into their ninja headquarters to infiltrate it.
Blake?
I'm sorry, but we had to find the ninja ops. I didn't mean to use you.
Not exactly a great way to impress a girl. But after Blake and his brother discovered that they were being duped by Lothar, they decided to join Tori and the others to combat the villain. Blake and Tori had an instant attraction even during Blake's bad boy phase. Being the Blue Rangers of their respective teams probably helped further with that connection too. They had loving moments throughout Ninja Storm, such as when Tori was teaching the Navy Ranger how to surf. Another was when a monster placed a love spell on both Blake and Cam, who fought each other for the Blue Wind Ranger's attention. After the monster was defeated, it was revealed that Blake still had feelings for Tori even after the spell was gone. Their mutual relationship wasn't highlighted as much as we've hoped because Disney was trying to keep things PG. But this doesn't take away the fact that the two is a cute Ranger couple.
You don't call, no letter.
You missed me, didn't you?
No,
Yeah, you did. I can tell.
I don't like you anymore, and I'm not talking to you ever again.
The Gia and Jake pairing is straight out of an 80s movie. It's a classic tale of a goofy, fun-loving boy trying to win the heart of the beautiful, strict, independent Miss Perfect.
I just wanted to ask if I could walk you home.
What, you afraid to walk by yourself?
Even before they were Power Rangers, Jake already had a crush on Gia, and Gia was fully aware of this. In fact, moments before they were chosen by Gosei, the would-be Black Megaforce Ranger tried using the age-old method of buying a girl an ice cream. The connection between the two was strengthened by the fact that they both received powers derived from the same element, Earth. From Megaforce to Super Megaforce, Jake tried his darnest to get Gia to like him back. Gia, on the other hand, also had feelings for the black-turned-green Ranger, as seen on some occasions when she flirted back. But because of her personality, the Yellow Ranger held back her feelings and tried to keep things friendly between them.
Well, since we're teammates now, I thought maybe we should get to know each other a little better. Socially.
Whoa, time out. Listen, Jake, you're probably a great guy.
When things look as though Jake will forever be friend-zoned, a rather surprising twist happened at the end of Super Megaforce. With the alien invaders finally defeated, Gia gave Jake a peck on the cheek, signaling that the Yellow Ranger is now ready to take things to another level. Ah yes, the OTP of most Power Ranger fans. From the moment they first met, it was extremely obvious that the Valid Girl and the strong silent type liked each other.
I'm Kimberly. You're new around here, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Tommy.
Hi.
However, because of Rita's sinister plan of making Tommy an evil Ranger, a huge blow was dealt to the budding relationship. The Green Ranger was intent in destroying Kimberly and her team, but the Pink Ranger never lost hope and still tried to reason with him. Kimberly's efforts wasn't enough though, and she was forced to battle her love interest. After the original Power Rangers was successful in breaking Rita's spell, Tommy joined them, and thus, the Tommy-Kimberly relationship started to blossom. It wasn't a smooth ride for the couple though. Nearing the end of the first season, Tommy had to give up his powers, which meant he also had to leave the team. While the ex-Green Ranger was bummed out, the Pink Ranger comforts him, which leads to the memorable scene of them kissing for the first time.
I've been wanting to do that for a long time.
Me too.
Tommy later returned as the White Ranger and Kimberly fell for him all over again. This time, literally. Their relationship continued and we see hints of it from time to time. Yet, another challenge was faced when Kim got an offer to participate in the Pan Global Games. She was torn about accepting the opportunity as it meant she had to leave the team along with Tommy. Knowing that this is his girlfriend's dream, Tommy expressed that he will support whatever the Pink Ranger chooses. Ultimately, Kimberly decided to pursue her gymnastics career, thus marking the start of a long-distance relationship between the two. Sadly, the romance ended during Zeo, when the former Pink Ranger sent the now Red Zeo Ranger a Dear John letter. Kim tells Tommy that she already met someone else and that she's breaking up with him.
Please forgive me, Kimberly.
It's a tragic end to a 3-season-long relationship. However, Kimberly and Tommy will forever hold the distinction of being the first romantic Ranger couple in the history of the franchise. Even during a battle against a collection of the most evil characters in the universe, love can certainly be found. This is exactly the case between Ashley and Andros. After going to space and meeting the KO-35 inhabitant, Ashley was already smitten with the Red Space Ranger.
You're human.
The phrase opposite attracts also holds true with the pair, as the Yellow Ranger can be described as a friendly, sociable girl, while Andros is your typical loner. You can even say that he's a Lone Ranger. Huh? Okay, I've reached my joke limit for this video. Anyway, it's obvious that Ashley is immensely interested in the alien. She even took it upon herself to introduce Andros to Earth and its culture. Most likely because of their constant time together, Andros shedded his antisocial persona and started to like Ashley too. On the Yellow Ranger's birthday, Andros got her a necklace with a pendant of a rare stone from his home planet, which was then followed by their first on-screen embrace. The Red Ranger seems to be falling more and more, even to the point of him becoming jealous of his best friend Zane, who was spending more time with his love interest. After this was sorted out, he finally asked Ashley out on a date, and this became a frequent activity between the two.
Do you want to go check out Haley's comment with me?
I'd love to.
One of the pinnacle moments of their love story was where Andros said his goodbyes as he is about to storm the Dark Fortress.
If I don't see you again...
I will see you again.
During the closing scenes of In Space, Andros decided to stay in the newly rebuilt KO-35 and again bid his farewell to Ashley and the others, which left the Yellow Ranger devastated. As the Rangers were preparing to go home though, Ashley got a pleasant surprise when Andros changed his mind and chose to go back to Earth with her. Time Force is the season when they decided to take the maturity level up a notch. And what better way to do that than to introduce the Gen West love story that would rival those of a soap operas?
Nick of time, odd jobs.
In the year 3000, Alex proposed to Jen, to which the future Pink Ranger accepted. Sadly, Alex was killed by the notorious criminal Ransik. Fueled by anger and her duty as a Time Force police officer, Jen, together with her team, chased after the evil mutant to the year 2001. Coincidentally, Jen was able to meet Wesley Collins, Alex's ancestor.
Oh, what's the matter? You look like you just seen a ghost.
Initially, Jen was rather cold and dismissive towards the new Red Time Force Ranger, even going as far as not letting him join the team. The Pink Time Force Ranger eventually gave in and accepted him as their new recruit. However, her attitude towards Wes was still the same, probably because his striking resemblance to her late lover reminded Jen of the horrific memory. As for the Red Ranger, it was hinted that he had a crush on Jen from the start, despite her being 3,000 years younger than him. As time went on, the two started to develop strong feelings for one another.
I like you just the way you are.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Yes!
But, in a soap opera-like twist, turns out Alex is still alive. So we now have a great-great-great-great-grandfather and his nephew fighting over a girl from the future. Still a better love story than Twilight, I guess. Anyway, Jen starts to question herself on who she really loves. It seems that she's leaning more towards Wesley because after coming back from the dead, her ex-fiancé is now a douche. Alex and Jen had a huge disagreement which ended up in Alex realizing that he has no place in the present day. He returned to the future but not before entrusting Jen to Wes. Meanwhile, Wes starts to distance himself from Jen because he now believes that his descendant is better suited for his love interest. In an act of love for Jen and his teammates, Wes sent them back to the year 3000 to save them from a massive battle.
Everything you've always wanted is waiting for you in the future.
Wes, please!
After learning that Wes will not survive, the Pink Ranger defied Alex, broke their engagement, and with the other Rangers, went back in time once more to help Wes. After Ransic's defeat, the Pink and Red Rangers sadly had to part ways once more, but not before admitting that they love each other.
I should have told you this a long time ago. I love you.
I love you too.
And they ended up hugging. Wait, what? A hug? After everything that's happened, they don't even kiss? And this was supposed to be a more adult season. God damn it, Power Rangers. In the following season, we learned that they still have a thing for one another. Wes even got boyfriend upset that Jen didn't contact him after finding out that the Pink Time Force Ranger returned from the future. There even seemed to be more touchy-feely now. It's implied that since all the mutants are now gone, Jen decided to stay in the present day with Wes. So that's it! Do you agree with the database, or did we miss out on your favorite power couple? Let us know in the comment section. Show some love by giving this video a like and sharing it. You can also follow me on Twitter @JerbyRanger. For more videos like this, please subscribe if you haven't already and hit that bell icon. This has been Jerby from More Phenomenal. Thanks, happy Valentine's Day, Rangers, and as always, may the power protect you.